Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. In this video we're going to open up a lot of packs. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I bought. We have 2 new boxes, got some free codes I'm going to give away. Well, actually not me, somebody else is giving them away. And I think I lost a little note for that, unfortunately. But in fact, we'll start off with some of those codes. I'm going to just kind of flash these randomly through videos because there's a lot. So here are some codes. I don't even know what sets these are. Look at that. What is that right there? Trainer Challenge. That's a black and white type deal. I just asked that if you get a few of these codes, you know, stop. Let someone else get them. Don't go through and scan them all. Alright, there we go. So there's some codes. And these all came from a guy. He was like, hey man, I have like 1,000 codes. Give them away to your community. And I'm pretty sure he wrote a note, but I think my little girls took it like, here's one for the community. Thanks for everything you do, Rusty. And I think he actually said I could do what I wanted with the rest of the codes, but I'm probably just going to give them to you guys. There's a lot of them. It's probably going to spread out over a lot of videos. Look at that, Shining Fates. Check that out. I've seen a huge uptick in people getting on the website buying the codes, so I might keep that active just because it was pretty dead for a while there, but I hadn't updated my stuff, so it was pretty out of reach, and tried to lower the prices on a lot of stuff. And we'll just see where it goes, you know. Hopefully you guys can stay tuned in through the length of the video, and I'll try to throw them out here and there, because there are a bunch of them, and there's going to be several videos in which I'll give them away. But first up, we have another fossil box. After that last video where I announced, or the intro video where I announced that the price breaks going from 700, 600 to 500 for channel members, the 600 was for Charmander. You could use a code, use it on the website, check out. And then for those who want to do art sets and have them open up on YouTube, you can go all the way down to 500. They sold out literally within a few hours. So that box was done. I did have another box lined up from Best Pokemon. You guys know that he's sent so many boxes already. He does really well, I think, with selling, just because he usually prices pretty competitively or gives you guys some incentives. The base price on this one is actually going to be $6.95. He's going to offer a $50 discount to Charmander, and then a $100 discount for pack art, at least an art set opening for YouTube. So the prices aren't as discounted, but you got to understand he's losing 20% to me, because that's my consignment fee, and that includes all the PayPal charges, or if it sells on eBay, that includes that fee and that kind of stuff. But still, I think that's a pretty good price, especially for a first edition box coming from Fossil. And so if you're interested in those should be up on the website by now. And there's a lot of packs up there. This one right here, I don't even know if it's going to be available by the time you guys see this video. I made a post on Instagram, and for those of you who are channel members, you saw the post as well. But this is base set. I've got a guy who just sent in his unlimited base set box, and he's being really competitive on his prices. It's like $7.95 for an unweighed pack. And of course, if you are a channel member at the Charmander level, there is a small discount. And if you want to do an art set opening for YouTube, then you get an even lower price. So I'm going to set these to the side, and I've actually sold 3 already. That's why it's a little bit lower. As soon as I posted on Instagram, somebody bought them like really quick. I remember selling these things unweighed for like 800 bucks on eBay, and they would just stay sold out. So, but not unweighed, actually light, and these are unweighed, you know, for less than that. The person who sent this actually sent a note along with it. It said, "Hi Rusty, my wife and I are big fans of yours and have been watching your videos for a while. You're one of the few people who I feel like I can trust with the booster box. We're excited to see what the pulls are from the box and hope that someone gets the Charizard. The first 3 packs that were bought were to be shipped sealed, so we're not going to get to open those." I think he said he wanted to grade them. He actually wanted me to submit them through, but I'm not taking submissions for anything right now. "My wife wanted to include some of her Disney/Pokemon drawings for your girls as well. Take care, Ian and Rochelle." And then there's their 2 IGs. You know what? I would go check this dude out, because if he has other boxes that he's selling that he's not, you know, pushing through consignment, his prices might be really good. So I almost consider buying this whole box, because after my fee, it'd come up to about 20 grand for the box. And you know, that's pretty close to what I pay. I did have to open it up because he wanted to make sure what black triangles. If there was going to be black triangles, then it was going to be a different price. But you know, that wasn't the case. All right, but here are the IGs. That's her IG. I guess that's Chillustrations, or yeah, it's kind of cool, Chillustrations. And then his IG is Pokewolf. And I already checked him out. I think I tagged him in the post where I showed the base set box. So you could go to my IG if you wanted to and just click on that. Let me set that to the side. I'm gonna show you guys the illustrations or the drawings that they sent. So right here, I'm not I'm pretty decent with Disney, but I always get the names mixed up. I'm pretty sure this is Rapunzel because of the long hair. Then we got I want to say it's a Rapidash, but it looks more like a Ponyta. You got a Bumblebee and a Togepi. And then here's the next one. I think this is Merida. I believe it's Merida. I'm not completely sure. And then you got the 3 little Teddy Ursas right there. I think it's Teddy Ursa. And then last, I definitely know this one. This is Mulan. Got a Magikarp. Kricketot, maybe? I'm not really sure on that one. Kameko. I think that's Kameko. I think that's Pancham. And I think that's a shiny red Gyarados. So that's really cool. And you got the little signature down here. So I can't really get the whole thing all in one shot. But these are really cool. I'm going to give these to... I got 2 for my girls. I'm probably going to give one to the friend Cassie, who's over here right now. You guys have seen her on my Instagram a few times as well. So that was really cool and neat. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. And for those of you who are still watching, I'm not through pack openings yet, but I'm going to throw out a few free codes for you. I'm going to keep these boxes up here with my stuff. And we'll just do these codes here and there. Throw them in when I can, and eventually we'll run through them. Next up, we also have some. I just dropped one of my PSA cards. Ooh. So we've got. Let me put this base set box here in the background. I kind of like that. All right, so I'm still working on my Topps Chrome set. A lot of 10s have come up recently. I think where people have been pushing these through on the PSA subs, but I'm enjoying it because I get to add a lot to my set. I got a Psyduck, a Rapidash. I'm paying a pretty good premium on this stuff. You know, I've got 2 full sets at PSA, and I fully expect to complete my set with the 10s after they come back. But right now, just in case PSA decides to grade all of them really hard because they're all in the same submission, the ones that I needed, I'm buying up stuff. You know, I'm paying $300 and $400 for some of these. You got the Haunter, Hitmonchan. You used to be able to get Charizard for like $100, $200 at the time I was submitting this stuff. There's Rhydon, Porygon. I really like the Series 2. If you know anything about the Series 2 Chrome, it's basically the same as the Series 2 and 3 for like the regular set. It goes from the 78 all the way through the 151, whereas I believe in the regular Topps TV, not the Chrome, it's divided. You got Series 1, 2, and 3. Series 2 stops at like Horsey or Cedra or something like that, but the Series 2 in Chrome encompasses both Series 2 and Series 3 for the regular. I could be misquoting that, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. Next up, I went ahead and bought one of these. I think they're going for a good price. You know, I'm really surprised. People say Shining Fates is not doing as well as it should, but it is like completely obliterating Hidden Fates at this point. Hidden Fates at this point, you could get that Charizard SV49 PSA 10 for $350. Maybe even less, because I was paying $250 as a seller and I was still finding them, and the only reason I was paying $250 is because I could sell them really fast at $350. And, you know, this guy's still at $1,000. You know, maybe the flood is going to make it go to a third of the price, but everything, like almost everybody that I've been listening to is saying that Shining Fates is underperforming, but it's outdoing Hidden Fates, and it sucks compared to Hidden Fates in my opinion. Like, I really like Hidden Fates. I think it appeals to a lot of the original collectors, got all those original Pokemon. But the price on that set, it was down for quite a while. Whereas now, anything that's Shining Fates, you're still making a ton of money on it. Like, if you buy it from a distributor, I'm not talking about people who go to Walmart and try to resell it. I'm talking about the sellers who normally buy this stuff. You know, you're getting way above MSRP, or you still can get way above MSRP. So people saying it's not really performing what it should, I just don't understand that, because it's outdoing almost every other set that we've had. Even Champion's Path, I think Champion's Path is doing way better than it should. It should be way lower at this point, but it's still doing well. I'm still selling Elite Trainers for $90 on eBay, and I think you can find them for like $70, $80. So, like, I know I'm overpriced, you know, by $10, $20, but I'm selling them really slow. If I put them at that $70 mark, man, they would just be gone overnight. So I'm still surprised. I'm expecting Shining Fates and Champion's Path to come back down, but if it doesn't, man, you know, I think it's doing really, really well for where it's at, especially compared to Hidden Fates, because Hidden Fates, to me, is by far a much better set. All right, so next up we have Charizard. I went ahead and bought this one. I bought it for $3,500. The reason I'm comfortable saying that price is because these have kind of been, you know, up and down. They've been as high as 10 grand. And it's a pretty tough 10 to get. And, you know, it's got the original Charizard artwork. It's got the reverse foil that was, you know, only... This actually isn't the firework foil. This is... a different type on the little box toppers or whatever, but it's still, pretty much the very first reverse holo set, and it's the first box topper set, and it's got the original Charizard artwork on it, and it's a 10. So I was more than happy to add this to my collection. I've got 2 of these there now. And if I get more at $3,500, I think that's a steal. So I'm going to continue to add those to my collection. I'll just set that one off to the side. All right, now we are all out of stuff that I bought and that other stuff. We're actually going to open up a lot of packs. First, we'll start with EX Emerald. Then we're going to move to an art set of Fossil, and then we're going to move to an art set of Gym Challenge. All right, so the first pack is for Juan G. At first, he wanted to buy an art set, but then push this down a little bit. Then he said he just wanted to go with a single pack, so we did that. And let's see what he gets. Oh, for those of you who are wondering, we are over 50 members on the channel membership. Most people are buying packs, and there's a lot of people who just support the channel. I really appreciate that. It definitely helps out. It is different than the Patreon. I've gotten that question several times. Patreon is more like me mentoring you, giving you advice, you asking me questions, that kind of stuff. I did make the codes available for patrons for this first month, especially since there were a few months where I couldn't post anything for PSA grades, and I don't think that was quite as fair. It was out of my hands, but still, I know you guys were paying for that level. Okay, so the very first reverse holo is a Chimecho, and this is actually a rare, and so that's pretty sweet. Now, let's see if you're going to get a holo or if you're going to get a rare. Oh, you got a Rhydon. But you got yourself a parallel holo rare, which is pretty cool. Like, I definitely prefer this holo full pattern over just the standard that you get on a regular holo over here. And this is a Chimecho. You can see right down there, it's got that star. So this would be a regular rare, and the way you can tell is because it's got that one, it's got that silver star, and it's got the reverse holo on the name. But two, it's Chimecho, so it's a C, so it's at the beginning of the alphabet. So if you're ever unsure, if you're past like the first 5, and you've got a C, then it's probably not, going to be a rare. So like, if this was Chimecho and it was a holographic rare, in this spot, then it would probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lower number than 12. And then, because you look right here, see Rhydon, it's 19, it's got an R, so it's going to be, this is going to be one of the rare spots, this will be one of the earlier rare spots. Alright, so there's your pack right there. Congrats on pulling that Chimecho, it's pretty cool. I think we actually saw that in one of the artworks that we just talked about. I think it was in the background with Mulan. Maybe I should pull that back up. See it right there. As long as I got it right. Looks similar to me. Alright, so next up we have 3 Fossil First Edition packs. Or no, this is actually 2 unlimited packs. I was thinking of somebody else. That guy had his shipped. So here we have, oh man, Sukraj G. 2 Fossil Unlimited. His eBay page is A Legendary Collection. He said he sells graded cards, booster boxes, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and I'm going to check them out too. I've been surprised at how many times I've checked out people's channels that wanted me to, just give them a little shout out or something. I mean, you're probably not going to get much from a shout out from me, but I went and checked it out, and they actually had some really good stuff. In fact, sometimes it leads you to, some other items that they may not have been wanting to sell. You send them a message, and next thing you know, you're making a really nice deal. Okay, so pack number 1. I'm going to start off with Ammonite. Got Shelter. Got Psyduck, that's a good one. Kabuto. Recycles, pull one of those uncommons off. Magmar, probably one of the top 3 on the uncommons. Slowbro does pretty good too. Got Golbat. Tentacle, is it the next card? That's the next one. Oh look, got a little ink dot right there on the Grimer. And got a rare Muck. So you go from Grimer and you evolve into the Muck. It's kind of cool. I like the little ink dot on there. You'd be surprised, but ink dots are pretty common on Wizards of the Coast stuff. And the amount of times that you see them repeated is kind of cool too. Especially like you'll be going through a collection, next thing you know you see 4 of the same card, and they have 4 of the same ink dots. This Grimer does not, however. That must not have been too prevalent. Got Slowpoke, got another Psyduck. If you guys see something down here, you got to tell me. I'm kind of looking over the camera, so I see about right here on the card. If I'm just kind of going through them. Got Cloyster, Weezing. Can we get a Golem? Oh, nice. We got a Golem. That basically never happens like that. Got Shellder, Zubat, I thought it was that one, Kabuto, and Aerodactyl. So we didn't get a holo in either one of those. I would say my favorite pull would probably be that Golem. I like the Golem. I like the Aerodactyl too. But to me, I think if I was building a deck, that Golem would be in there. Aerodactyl's not too bad either. It's actually got a really powerful Pokemon power. No more evolution cards can be played. This power stops working while Aerodactyl is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. So I think that would be a unique card to bring back. I don't know if there's been another card since then, you know, it's been printed or that's in play that has that kind of ability. It wouldn't surprise me if there has been, but I haven't paid enough attention to know for sure, so maybe some of you players could fill me in there. Alright, next up we have Matthew. He was one of the first channel members at the Charmeleon level, and as soon as the posts come out, he talked about some stuff, and he ended up buying an art set of Gym Challenge First Edition. So he got 4 entries for the First Edition Blaine's Charizard, and he has these 4 booster packs, and he got them at the discounted rate. This Gym Challenge box, I believe, is about half gone at this point. So you probably still have a chance when this video comes out to get in on it. But if not, you won't see the packs on the website. And if you're unsure if it's I don't have any more lined up, but if you're ever unsure if it's the same box and you want to make sure you're being entered into the giveaway, just send me a message real quick and I can tell you. So we got Porygon, nice, right off the bat. Got the Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, First Edition. Got Blaine's Mankey, Blaine's Ponyta, Tangela. Got a good one, Erica's Jigglypuff. Got the Primate, Master Ball. Always like that card. Blaine's Quiz number 2, I always ran that one in my deck. Got Koga's Pidgeotto. I think we are due for a holo. What do you guys think? Probably my favorite card from that pack would have to be that Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Moving on to the Sabrina artwork. I had to dig deep in that box for Blaine's artwork. I don't know why. I don't think anybody's requested any specific artwork for Blaine out of this box, but I had to go down like 5 packs on the right side. There's Diglett, Koga's Zubat, Nidoran, Paris Transparent Walls. Got the Energy. Oh, nice. Got the Blaine's Charmeleon. Love it when you pull that kind of stuff, and it really helps make up the value if you don't pull something great. Got the Lieutenant Surge's Eevee too. Hit 2 good ones. Voltorb and Sabrina. Again, another non-holographic rare. I'm hoping for some fire in these last 2 packs. We got Giovanni and we have the Koga. We'll go with the Giovanni first. You know what? Let's do the Koga first. Giovanni, yeah, he's always that last gym trainer you got to battle. Got all those Pokemon doing Earthquake and super powerful attacks. Maybe he'll be packing something nice in there. So far, nothing too crazy in this pack. Oh, got the Erica's Ivysaur, really nice. Good job, man. Kadabra, Sabrina's Kadabra is definitely a good one. Eradicate, not so much. Is it the next card? Oh, it's the next one. Missy's Magikarp, another good one. And, oh, you got yourself a holo. Got the Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. So maybe this one should have been the last pack. But then again, maybe Giovanni is also going to have a holo. See a little white dot there. Tiny one there. Another little one there. Corners are not... There's nothing like major on any of them, but all of them have a little white dot, unfortunately. The Raichu looks great on the front. Make sure to put that one in a card saver. Alright, so for the last pack for Matthew, you've got this Giovanni artwork. Let's see what you get. Let's start off with a Porygon. You've hit some of the best non-holographics, though. You've got the Erica's Ivysaur, the Blaine's Charmeleon, the Pikachu. I guess if there was anything missing, it'd be the Bulbasaur. We haven't seen too many of those pulled. Machop, Pidgey. Got the Jigglypuff, Ponyta. Got a Water Energy. Primate. Bellsprout. Can we get a Bulbasaur? It's Giovanni's Machoke. I was hoping to do it again. That's the next one. Sabrina's Abra and Koga's Arbok. Well, we did not get the major Giovanni pull that we were hoping for, but we did. Matthew, you did get yourself one holo, and you got a lot of really good non-holographic rares. So this box might be getting hot again. Who knows? That was 1 for 4 on the gym challenge. Thank you, Matthew, for your purchase there and letting us open it up on YouTube. So if any of you guys are interested in more of the packs, go check out the website. And as I guaranteed, I'm going to show you guys some codes for sticking it out all the way through. I have no idea what these codes are, so pause it, go check them out. You might get something really nice. That one's upside down. And big thanks to the guy that I lost his little note when he sent it to me. If I find it again, or if you want to message me, I'll be sure to show it with the next batch of codes that I show you guys. Thanks.